This program brought to you by the Arts and Communications Academy at Lansdowne High School. It's the Lansdowne Show.
Child Development 1. They are reading a book about small to big bears because they need to know the size differences.
What is he trying to do? He's what? No, he's not eating. He's trying to. But what? What's wrong with the picture?
He can go in the water.
Yeah, he can't leap across like he wants to because he's too small. Also, look what he's trying to do. What, red?
Hey, what the?
Perfect.
Yeah.
No. Is this, what about the ball? Is it small?
No.
Yep. And this column is for what? Yes, good, Taylor.
Alright, so we have been studying friction the last couple days in our physics class. So the lab that we are doing today is we are testing to see if there's a difference between static friction, which is friction between non-moving objects, and kinetic friction, which is friction between moving objects. The way that we are testing that is essentially by dragging a wooden block with a mass along the table and seeing how much force is needed to get the block moving, and we're going to compare it to how much force is needed to keep the block moving.
Alright, today in Mr. Gish's class, and my name is Shamar, and we learned how we compare moving friction versus non-moving friction, and by doing that we switched out the weights and see how much force we had to apply to get it to start moving versus how it is when you're just normally pulling it like this.
So today we have our dual range force sensors, which are going to measure how much force is being applied as we drag our block. So what we're going to do is we take our graph and we are going to press play so we can start collecting data. And then as we start to pull, we can pull at a constant rate, and hopefully what we see is that we get a peak as our force goes up along our graph, and then it drops a little bit, showing us that kinetic friction is a little bit lower than our static friction.
I enjoy weight training because it helps me force my sports, lacrosse and track, and also it helps build strength and confidence that even a female like myself can join weight training. It's not only for boys. A lot of girls don't join it, but me and 2 other females do it, and we enjoy it. We have a daily routine that we do, and it's fun.
Are you going to do it?
Hi, this is Provosto, and I teach at Facing History and Ourselves. This is an elective, it's a half a credit. And this course is on a particular history, in particular the Holocaust of Nazi Germany, where 11 million people died, 6 million of them were Jews. So it teaches what happens when prejudice and hate turns neighbor against neighbor in any society. It can happen at any time. So there are 2 field trips that are involved with this course, and one's on a synagogue. We go to Baltimore City, one of the first synagogue in the United States, and the other field trip is with the museum in Washington, D.C. So this is a good course, it's interesting, and I hope you want to take that.
Hello Lansdowne High School, I'm Mr. Briggs, here to talk to you about history through sports. It is a very interesting class. If you're at all interested in sports, I strongly suggest you sign up for this class. We learn about the creation of all your favorite sports, football, baseball, basketball, to even some of your more extreme sports. I strongly recommend signing up for it, and I think you would enjoy the class. Thank you.
Have you ever seen a historical movie and wondered how close it was to the truth? Well, in the class Film as History, that's exactly what we do. We look at different historical movies and analyze them to see just how closely they represent the truth. So think about it. If you would like to take an elective in social studies next year, Film as History is a very interesting class that might appeal to you. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Mrs. Olds, and I teach psychology and AP psychology here. Psychology, both courses, are about the study of human behavior and the mind and why we act and think and behave the way that we do. It's a very fun and interesting class. Regular psychology is a half credit class, and AP psychology is a full year class that you can potentially earn college credit for.
Hello Lansdowne High School, this is Mr. Briggs here to talk to you about juvenile justice. One of the social studies electives you can sign up for this year. I strongly recommend you take this class. We learn about the law through the eyes of juveniles. It's a class that pertains to you all, and it is very interesting. Field trips to the Towson Courthouse, guest speakers, talking about gangs, drug use among juveniles, very interesting stuff. Please sign up for the class. Thank you.
Hi everybody, I'm Miss Deem, and I'm the Social Studies Department Chair here at Lansdowne. I just want to take a minute to talk about some of our AP courses that we offer here at Lansdowne. If you've never taken an AP course, this might be a great time to challenge yourself and try your best to get college credit in a course in high school. We have AP Economics. If you're going to be a senior next year, really think about AP Econ. We also have AP Government. If you took government as a freshman and really liked it, AP Government might be for you. We also have AP Psychology with Miss Olds. We also have AP US History. This is a 2-credit class. This is one of our most challenging and also most amazing AP courses here at Lansdowne. You study American history inside and out, in depth. And at the end of the year, again, you have a chance to get college credit for the course that you took. This is a phenomenal course where you spend a lot of time really delving into different documents and different ideas throughout history. And then finally, for the first time in LHS recent history, we're going to be offering AP Human Geography. Oh, hi, Mr. Miller. AP Human Geography is a new course we're going to be offering that's all about patterns of how people move throughout the world. We use a lot of maps, a lot of primary resources, and you discuss recent events going on in the world around us. Again, this is a course that you can get college credit for. So if you're going to be a 10th grader, this is a great course for you. Really think about challenging yourself with a social studies AP class next year. Thank you.
Good morning. I'm Mr. Thompson from the Business Education Department. During this registration time period here for next year, I just want to remind everybody you do not have to be AOF to take a business education class. For example, you are eligible to take any class on the entire business list that reports on your registration card. Business Administration Management Principles, Honors Accounting, International Finance. These are a lot of classes that business education students take that are not AOF. If you have any questions about taking a business education class, see me, Mr. Thompson, Mr. Carpers, or Mr. Martin. Thank you.